Victoria Arnstein.
Hey guys, thank you so much for that standing ovation. Please have a seat, guys. Thank you. I am actually celebrating. I'm very excited. I just got back from a Comedy World Tour. So, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So much fun telling jokes in all the different countries around Epcot Center. It's still a thing, okay? Technically it was in Florida and made it back to Chinatown. I'm around the world, guys, okay? I'm not famous worldwide, but, you know, in New York they come up to you and they ask you if they know you and stuff like that. They're very aggressive here. You know, when you're doing comedy in New York, people come right up to your face. This one woman, when I was with my friends and family, she goes, "Oh my God, I know you. You're from, oh my God, you're so entertaining. You just make me laugh." I said, "Thank you so much. Where'd you see me?" She goes, "I saw you telling off that manager at Walgreens the other day." But I was entertaining, right? That's all that mattered. I said, "I'll be at CVS next week at 7. Oh man, I know I look like every bitch who's ever complained to a manager. I get that a lot. I don't complain to managers at all. I go straight to regional supervisor guys, okay? Amateurs. Oh man, I've got kids. They're all right. I have a son and 2 daughters. The reason I know that is because they told me their gender. Thank you. Yeah, my one daughter, she was 17 when she moved to Hollywood. She's now 23 years old. I mean 22. Pushing it. She's 22. She's actually an actress. She maybe you've seen her in Absolutely Nothing. Living that dream. She goes to all these support groups out there in LA. Anybody know about those? Like self-love and positivity and kids with parents who are divorced. And she's getting a lot out of it, but I'm still married. So that's for her father. She's like, "Could you get divorced? I'm the only one in the group." So now I'm getting divorced. Anything for the kids? No, I'm not getting divorced. Actually, marriage was the best career move I ever made. He goes to work, I don't. It's not such a good move for him, but you know. I mean, look, I found a sucker. I mean, someone to pay for everything, you know? I don't know. I like being married. All I have to do is have sex, that's it. Sometimes. I like sex, so it's a good deal for me. I mean, I like it, you know? The only confusing time for me is like the weekends. I never know when it's the weekend because I don't work. So he has to remind me, I'm like, "What day is it?" He's like, "That's not funny." I actually just celebrated 24-year anniversary. Wedding anniversary. Very special anniversary, actually. My husband took me to this supermarket. It wasn't just any supermarket, it was Whole Foods. Fucking crushing it, thank you. I'm a good wife, though, I really am. I actually saved him money now. Like the other day, we were laying around in bed, and out of nowhere, he says to me casually, you know, just laying around in bed. He goes, "I want an adventure. I want to go skydiving all over the world. I love the element of surprise and the adrenaline rush." So I pushed him off the bed. I handled everything. It was free, and we didn't have to leave the house. Best life ever, huh? He also loves a challenge, so I made up this new game called Eeny, Meeny, Money, Mo. That's where I empty all my bank accounts and make him guess where that money is. I love that game. The answer is always my bank account. He doesn't know the codes. Man. I have a friend, she's a whore. She's actually a prostitute. She doesn't call herself a prostitute, that's higher up, that's where they get paid. She doesn't call herself a prostitute, but every man takes her for dinner, and then they pay for dinner, and then they have sex. That's a prostitute, right? I'm not even putting her down, I'm actually really jealous, because I'm married and I only have one client. My husband, business is slow, you know. My husband's addicted to makeup sex. You guys know what that is? That's when he wants to come over to me after a huge fight and he wants to have sex to make up. The other day, you know what, I always gave into this shit. Now I'm going to cash in. The other day he came up to me and goes, "Hey babe," after a huge fight. I said, "Oh no, oh no. Next time you get near it, you're going to have to swipe a credit card through it." been declining. Oh man, no, but feminists are fucking up my shit. My husband's starting to think we're equal now. I'm so much more superior than he is. Yeah, like lately he's been asking me to do this horrible thing called work. Like a day job? You know I tell jokes in a basement for 10 minutes a night, right? That doesn't do anything. I said, oh really? I asked you what I was good at. He said I was great at complaining and I don't shut the fuck up. I think I nailed it. So do you really feel like that? He goes, yeah, I feel like all day, every day, all I do is work for you. I said, oh my God, honey. You're right, you do work for me. Who said you can talk to your bosses home? We don't have to bring up. Break my phone, wrap it up. A millennial came up to me after a show once and she said, but don't you want to work and make your own money? I said, no, I want my husband to work and make my own money. She goes, but don't you want to contribute to the world? I said, what do you do? She goes, I'm a cake decorator. I said, oh, so you contribute to obesity and diabetes? I said, you know what? I got 3 kids in the bath at the same time, and no one died. Do you know how hard that is? When they're screaming, Ma, don't drown me, don't drown me. When I'm drinking a martini and texting and driving back home to check on them, it's hard. I hate kids. Not everyone's, no, just mine. You know, they're very clinky and expensive. I have to pay for everything with the money my husband gives me. You know? I gotta pay for their food. I gotta pay for their violin lessons. I have to pay other children to play with them. I'm kidding. They don't play violin. I'm not a monster. My friends give me a hard time because I give my kids an eating disorder. You know, to save money. It's a good tip. It's a good tip. Not the kind of eating disorder where they throw up the food. I'm a Jewish mother. I would never do that. That's a waste of food and money. The kind where I tell them they're fat, and every time that shit adds up and there's a Porsche out there with my name on it, it's not going to buy itself. When my daughter was 13, she was such a pain in my ass because she still lived with us, you know? I know. She walked in on her father and I having sex. That's a true story. True story. I said, don't you knock? She goes, you're in the kitchen. What are you doing in the kitchen? I thought I gave you that eating disorder. And I had to have that long, awkward talk with her. You know the one? Where I had to tell her she had to move out. And the one with the birds and the bees. I said, honey, I have to teach you about the birds and move the fuck out already! She's actually doing okay. She's actually school president, guys. Give it up for my daughter. She actually is school president. Thank you. Very proud. She was homeschooled, but you know. I didn't even know what I was doing in homeschool, you know? I was like, oh, watch this 4-hour documentary of Benjamin Franklin. I hear he's a genius. She comes running back after 5 minutes. She goes, Mom, Benjamin Franklin paid women to have sex with him. I go, oh my God. I probably should have watched the video first. But in my defense, it got a lot of likes. I go, he was a genius. She goes, what? I go, yeah, did you see how ugly he was? He had to pay women to have sex with him. Yeah, I mean, he invented the printing press and electricity, and he still had to pay women to have sex with him. Sorry, but that's a genius. And that's how the $100 bill was invented, because he was sick of paying those hookers with 50s. Look it up. I'm a teacher. I put that under finance and history. I'm good. She's getting woke. I don't like that. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. It's not my thing, you know? Like the other day I was teaching her, the tiger shark is the most vicious in the ocean, second to the great white. She whispered in my ear, the great white? That's racist. Oh, I lost my shit. I said, shut the fuck up, you loser bitch. And then I had to explain to everyone sitting in the waiting room at the pediatrics office. Because she was whispering and I yelled, that's sneaky. So, I explained to everybody sitting there, I said, I'm sorry, but I'm trying to teach my daughter how to talk to people like me. I'm empowering her. Yeah, I think they all agreed that teaching came very naturally to me. Yeah, because child services doesn't stop calling. I'm like, I don't want this job, okay? I don't work. Yeah, you got it. All right, you got it. All right, so I'll leave you with this. I was on the subway, believe it or not, that happens. I was with my friend, and we saw an ad for Back to the Future. You ever see this? It's going to be a musical now on Broadway. He says, wouldn't it be so cool if we took a time machine back in time? I said, no, I'm a Jewish woman. When was a good It was weird because he was a black guy. I'm like, what was good for you? He said, no, it'd be so cool. You go back in Austria and back in time in the 1920s and warn them about the Holocaust. I go, I could go back 1920s and 30s and warn them about the Holocaust. This one little family, because I got no bandwidth and I got nobody to plug in my time machine. I said, oh yeah, that's just a great idea. I said, yeah, because nothing says Sandy like a crazy bitch from the future with a time machine. He says, calm down. I said, yeah. That's a perfect thing to say to a woman when she's angry. Calm down. It didn't look good because I was a white woman yelling at a black guy in the subway in 2023. So I did what any other white woman would have done in a situation like this with guilt. I fucked him. My husband still doesn't know if that's true. Okay, guys, that's my time. Thank you so much. Follow me on Instagram. Victoria makes you laugh. Give it up for that, guys.
Good for Victoria.